Hey guys, Shyleen, Shawn here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take the time to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. It really means the world to me. Before we get started with this video, please take the time to click the link in either one of these corners. I am giving away a 2017 Michael Kors handbag as a thank you to my subscribers because I hit 500 subscribers. So the link to the video will be in one of the corners. In the description of that video is the raffle copter link, which is where the giveaway is done through. So please take the time to enter that. Would like it if somebody won that coming up in April. But today we are here to do pretty much my what sold in March. I am a part-time reseller on the app Poshmark, and sometimes I sell on Mercari. It's real hit or miss, but I do sell part-time on Poshmark. I'm really starting to pick up sales, really starting to make decent money on there to where it's worth mentioning. So today is going to be my what sold video. I'm not going to go through every single item because I have notes. I sold 26 items in March, and that is just honestly too much. But I'm going to go over some of my statistics, some of the items I sold. And yeah, I just really hope that this helps newer resellers. I'm still a new reseller myself. It's always nice to see what's selling for other people. And it's always nice to see what people are getting where they live because every demographic's different. But we're going to go over my quickest flips, my longest flips, my most sold brand, and my highest profit items, because I think those are 4 categories that will really help you, anybody watching this video. So we can go ahead and jump into this video. Okay, so in the month of March, I sold 26 items at an average sale price of $19.07. Which last month for February, my average sales price was $12. So it's really great because I'm bringing up my average sale price. You spend a lot of time going to these thrift stores, sourcing items, steaming them, photographing them, bagging them, listing them, and you want to have some of that payoff. So to have my average sales price be at $19.07 is really great because it went up. That's why it's great. In the month of March, I turned $114.50 into $357.75 profit. My earnings were higher than that, but I made $357.75 profit off of a $114.50 investment. So that's really good. That's great. That means I'm flipping my money more than once, which is the goal. I'm flipping it. I think I flipped it this month at like a 3.2 rate. And that's really good. You know, I'm turning $1 into 3, so you can't ask for more than that. When I talk about the items, I'm going to put a picture over here so you guys can actually see the item. Hopefully the pictures look clear. Hopefully the editing on this video goes swell. But the first category we're going to go through are my quickest flips of March 2018. For these videos, I am going to share my sale price because these items have sold, so there is no room for negotiation. Somebody already has these items. For my future videos, when I'm doing hauls, I'm not going to share the sale price anymore, just because then people think they can lowball you because they know what you paid for the item, and that's not how business works. I list an item at a certain price because that is its perceived value, and because that is a discount from retail. I'm not going to give it away for dirt cheap, especially when I spent gas to go and get the item. I spent time looking for the item. I photographed the item. I steamed the item. I listed the item. There's a lot of work that goes into it, so it needs to pay off. So just as a business practice, from this video on, I will not be... The vent turned on and is blowing this bag. I seen a mouse in the house last night, so I'm on edge. But from this video on, I will not be sharing the sale price of items unless they have sold. So for my quickest flips of March 2018, all of these items I sold within a week. So for my quickest flips of March 2018, the items I'm about to share I sold within a week of listing, which is great because I'm not in the storage business. I'm trying to get rid of these items. I'm trying to sell them. The first item I sold was a Topshop crop top. I paid $1.30 for it. My earnings were $11.30. So my earnings is what I actually earned. That is without the Poshmark fees. They already took their money. $11.30 is what actually got deposited into my account. So my profit was $10. Can't be mad at that. I sold it within a week. It was a little cute top. I figured somebody will get a lot of use out of it for the summer. And Topshop is a brand I definitely always pick up. I've picked up 2 Topshop items, and I've sold both of them in under a month. So it's a brand I'm definitely gonna pick up regardless. The second item was a Forever 21 Wednesday Addams dress. It was Forever 21 plus, new with tags. Originally, I think $24.50. I didn't buy it to flip. I don't pick up Forever 21 to flip just because the retail value is already so low. But I bought it for myself. It was a 1X and it's a Juniors plus. Yeah, I wear about a 3X in Forever 21 stuff, so I had to sell it. But I paid $4.50 for it. My earnings were $12, so I earned $7.50. I earned $7.50 profit. So that was pretty good because I didn't buy it to sell. I bought it for myself. Didn't work out at all, but I still made a profit. The next item I was really excited about, they were a pair of Lucky brand Emmy Peach Golden Flats. Lucky brand has a very high retail rate, and thankfully it sells pretty good resale. I paid $1.95 for those. My earnings were $24 and my profit was $22.05. So that was great in under a week. It actually paid for my entire shopping trip that day. The next 2 items, if you watched my pants haul of all the pants I was reselling, which really pushed me to list majority of those, I had purchased a pair of BB pants, Bebe. It is kind of in between juniors and women's, but I paid 50 cents for them. They were a rosy, dusty pink color, distressed, super cute. They were pretty tiny. They were 25 waist. I sold those the very next day. My earnings were $16 and my profit was $15.50. So I picked them up because they were a great color and they were distressed, even though that's not a brand I plan on picking up really in the future. But they sold to a girl who had a closet full of BB, so I could tell she was already familiar with their sizing, their pricing. I listed them at $30. She offered me $20. Why not? I paid 50 cents for them. The next item was my favorite flip by far of March 2018. They were a pair of Tularosa pants, and it sucks because I shipped them out and they're like stuck in transit. So they have not been delivered to her, and I really hope that she doesn't give me a low rating because of that, because I shipped them out the very next day. They got stuck in transit. They're sitting at a post office somewhere. I messaged her. Unfortunately, Poshmark doesn't have a private messaging, so I messaged her on the listing and asked her about it. She has not responded, but it sucks because my funds have not been released to me. But they originally retailed for $138. I bought them for $4.47 from Nordstrom Rack. They were new at tags. I priced them at $100. She offered me $75 the next day, which means my earnings were $60. Which means I had a profit of $55.53, which is phenomenal because that paid for a majority of my shopping trip that day. I bought a pair of $40 red Adidas shell toes and 3 items at $4.47. So I got over it. The business of reselling. It's not getting over because they were $138 brand new, and lots of people out there paid that much for them. Now I have 2 items that were my longest flips of the month, and they weren't flips because I lost money, and sometimes that happens. You have bad buys, you pick up things that you perceive have a higher value that they don't. What can you do? So I picked up a Carlos Santana clutch. It was new at tags, originally retailed for $50. I think that it was a wholesale item because there are a bunch of them on Poshmark that I did not know before I picked it up. I paid $7 for it. I figured it was new with tags for $50, so I can definitely get my money back. Yeah, my earnings were $4.05, which means I lost $3.15. Am I pressed about that? No, because I bought it 22 weeks ago. Okay? It took me 22 weeks to get it out of my closet, so I was grateful that somebody bought that. Alright, I'm not even upset about it. Then we have a pair of Eddie and Agner slingback blue wedge sandals, whatever. Don't buy Eddie and Agner. It's just not profitable, okay? It was one of my first buys. I think it was literally the first item I bought from my local thrift store to resell. didn't know much about anything. So I bought those for $3. My earnings were $1.05 because I think they sold for like $5 or something. So I ended up losing $1.95, and it took me 23 weeks to sell those. Am I pressed about it? No. I'm happy they're out of my house. My most sold brand was Franco Sarto. I had 2 pair of Franco Sarto shoes. I am grateful that they're out of my closet because I do not believe I will be purchasing Franco Sarto shoes ever again. I had a pair of wedges. They were a size 10. I paid $2.50 for them. My earnings were $5.05, so I profited $2.55, and it took me 18 weeks to sell those. 18 weeks. Then I had a pair of black Franco Sarto heels. I paid $2.70 for those. My earnings were $7.05, and I profited $4.35, and it took me 20 weeks to sell those. Okay, 20 weeks for $4.35. I'm not here for it. I'm not in the storage business. I sat on those shoes for a long time. I don't plan on picking up Franco Sarto anytime in the near future unless it's at the bins or I'm getting them dirt cheap, like $1, because they just sat entirely too long. And then I have my 4 items that I had the highest profit on. The Tularosa pants, I had the profit of $55.53, which was amazing. It was my best sale of March. I think it's the highest profit I've had on an item in general. Then I sold a bundle of a men's Tommy Hilfiger shirt that had Tommy real big on it, and a White House Black Market extra small petite sweater, and I profited $29.42 on that bundle, and she gave me 5 stars, said the items looked even better in person than they did in my photos, which was absolutely amazing because the Tommy Hilfiger shirt was a little faded. I did pay $8 for it. I paid up for it. And I was scared to sell it because I didn't want anybody to file a claim saying it was more faded than it looked in the pictures, even though I disclosed the fading. But thank God she gave me 5 stars. Hopefully she'll be back. The Lucky Brand Emmy Peach Golden Flats, I had the profit of $22.05. And then I threw this one in here just because I talked about buying different sizes, and I sold a 5X dress, and it was new with tags. I didn't have the price on it, but the tags on Carrie Lynn's website, their dresses are about $80, and I earned, or my profit on the dress was $24.03, and I believe I paid like $4.50 for it because that's about how much Goodwill's dresses go for over here. So I made a damn good profit on it, and it took me like 3 weeks to sell, which isn't bad at all. Big girls need dresses too. We like to look cute just as much as the size 0 girls like to look cute. So definitely pick up those bigger sizes. And I really don't sit on bigger sizes long at all. They fly right out of my closet. So that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you like this video. Sorry that there's 2 reselling videos back to back. I'm going to try to muster up the strength to film a haul right after this because I bought this dress and I have a bunch of items on a clothes rack that need hauled. That way I can put them in my closet because they've been sitting on this clothes rack for quite some time, girl. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you're a reseller, I hope you had a really good month. Tell me what was your highest profit, or what was your favorite item that sold this month. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'm pretty much an open book. I try to share a lot just so, I like being transparent, and I like people holding me accountable for my shit because it definitely helps you, especially when you're starting a new business. And you know, I follow a lot of people like the Queen of Thrift, Deal Queen, Oscar T, a lot of different Instagrammers, States Place, that are resellers that really help me. So, you know, it's nice to be able to hopefully help somebody else. But I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe, comment, video suggestions down below. Enter my giveaway, which will be also linked down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.